I got the DJI NEO at the beginning of September and have been using it for my face-to-face drone training courses all through September. At Drone School UK, I've been teaching people to fly drones now for over 7 years, from beginners to advanced students, both online and face-to-face. My students this month have all flown this DJI NEO in a variety of conditions, wind, weather, and I have been really keen to get their reactions, thoughts and feelings about the DJI NEO. As a mini drone, I have my own thoughts about how the NEO's target market uses it, but I wanted to see what other drone flyers really thought about it. Let's take a look at the likes and dislikes of the students. The first one is the quality of the 4K video. That was a real like. And the EIS, that's the electronic image stabilization of this single axis gimbal. I didn't think it was going to be so good, but everybody, when they've seen the footage from the video, are impressed using the electronics image stabilization. And that's the same technology that DJI have in their Osmo 4, their action cameras. The actual camera footage is really steady. It's called rock steady horizon balancing. That's what the tech is on the EIS stabilization from the Osmo 4. Also, it flies really well connected to the RC controller using the O4, the OcuSync 4 operating system, and the rich features that DJI Fly app offers are really good. It's okay with the just the app on your phone, but you are restricted to the distance. That's what I'm flying it on now. And the drone is really, really easy to use and to deploy really quick.
The final like is the ease of connection using a USB 3 connector to your computer to transfer files from the NEO, and the NEO doesn't have to be switched on to transfer the files.
Those are the likes that everybody felt about. Now the dislikes, you can see the DJI NEO is noisy. It has a high pitch whine when you compare it to the other drones, and it's really not good in the wind. I mean, today we've got a medium wind. It's like a sort of a lightish wind. It's under 18 miles an hour, which is the recommended wind speed that you shouldn't fly over, but you can see it's still bumping around quite a lot, so it's really not good in the wind.
Here is an example of the NEO in maximum 18 mile an hour winds. You can see how the drone is bouncing around in the wind, even with the stabilization.
The battery life is really low. You can see now, if I look at the screen itself, I'll turn the screen round now and turn it round. I look at the drone now, what we're flying now, and I look at the battery life. I've got just under 5 minutes left, and there's 65% on the battery. So we're getting about 12 minutes battery life out of each battery, which is not great.
Batteries can take a long time to charge. They're supposed to charge in parallel, i.e. 3 batteries together, but it really depends on the size of your plug. Here you can see I'm using a 25 watt plug and I'm charging 2 batteries together. The third battery isn't charging. You need a 50 watt plug to charge all 3 batteries together in parallel.
The NEO is restricted to a maximum of 50 meters when linked to your phone by Wi-Fi, and connection can start to fail at about 30 meters. And if the connection does fail, the return to home doesn't work. Drone just hovers until the connection is re-established, or a low battery warning, and when the NEO will just land below where it is. Also, the NEO doesn't have any collision avoidance. This is a key dislike by some of the students. There is no SD card, there's no memory slot on the drone at all, as you can see here. In summary, to get the best out of your DJI NEO, you need to use it with a controller and the DJI Fly app. But when you look at the price of the DJI Mini 4K combo at $399, it's only £100 more than the NEO. And so I'd always ask the question, is the NEO really worth £299 with the controller?